It's been 7 seasons outside the top 2 divisions. You've been at Bolton for 5 years. What does it mean to do this, get back to the Championship?
Oh, it means everything, honestly. The first day I signed here was to get into the Championship first season. Obviously it took longer than we wanted, but today we're going to enjoy ourselves for the summer, and hopefully the fans can enjoy themselves as much as they can. And yeah, it's the best day ever.
Thank you, Josh. Go and lift that trophy. Cheers.
Thanks, Jonathan. Let's get to the trophy lift now. I bet there are some heavy legs, but they probably feel as light as a feather heading up to that royal box. To talk us through it, let's get back to Daniel Mann.
Well, a joyous afternoon at a sun-kissed Wembley for Bolton Wanderers. A club 8% owned by the British Business Bank, so we've all got a stake in this. Jack Bonham playing his significant part, not just in the semi-final, but here today. Followed Stephen Schumacher from Stoke to Bolton eventually. Some sympathy for Stockport. Twice in a little over 40 days they make the walk of woe. But for these players, moments never to be forgotten.
Yeah, the Trotters go galloping back into the Championship, and you know, Lincoln, Cardiff, they were too good in the regular season, but can you prevail in the playoffs? What do you need? You need a strong mentality, you need quality, and Bolton showed that semi-final against Bradford and here against Stockport today. It's why they deservedly step up.
Well, everybody's got to hit their mark in the choreographed presentation. George Johnston in Owen Toll's considerable absence leading them up. But despite missing the captain, it was a display of terrific defensive fortitude in the second half. There is Owen Toll, who will get his moment despite the hamstring tear that ruled him out of this final.
Yeah, goal scorers, of course, you know, get the glory. You know, Farino, Johnston, Jack Bonham, those 2 saves in the semi-final against Bradford. It's been a team effort to get promoted.
And the man at the helm, Stephen Schumacher, embracing Peter Ridsdale there. Some special words from the chairman for Chris Farino, who's lost here twice with Wickham. There are players, we heard from one of them in Josh Sheehan, who've had wretched luck here. There is Josh Sheehan, 3 playoff final defeats. Finally, he gets the winning feeling. It's the best way to go up if you do it. On the flip side, the pain huge for Stockport. Brilliant! Bolton Wanderers are back in the Championship again. The desperate times of the recent past now very much behind them. And the best that the English Football League has to offer will be coming their way very, very soon.
I think as Josh Sheehan mentioned about the togetherness, the closeness of this group, that is all important to be successful in any sport, certainly in football, certainly in the Championship. They have got a brilliant coach, forward-thinking coach. I think with a couple of quality additions, they can give the Championship a real go next season.
Well, some moments we will never forget today. Sam Dolby with a Wembley goal for the ages. His impact enormous. And smiles everywhere you look in one half of Wembley. The other half has been completely abandoned. But the resounding message from Wembley is that Bolton Wanderers will join Lincoln City and Cardiff City in the Championship next season. And after so much playoff pain in their history, delight at the new Wembley. Bolton Wanderers are back in the second tier.
Special moments in the Royal Box for this Bolton squad and their boss, Stephen Schumacher. Not very often you get to go up the steps and lift the trophy. And Bolton will be playing in the Championship next season. Joby, that is the highlight of most players' careers right there, isn't it?
I genuinely can't think of much better, really, in terms of everything that goes into the game. We talk about the build-up, the release, Michelle, and that's what I get from these games of, you know, just real relief at getting the job done, because you do not want to be on the other side of that. And I think, as we've said so many times, this is the only time you really enjoy the day, because they're so nervous, they're so tense, edgy. Clearly having a good advantage today probably helped the last sort of 10-15 minutes, but you know, just pure emotion on the faces there.
Well, we just caught Josh Sheehan as he came off just to speak about the disappointment of the last couple of years. It wasn't enjoyment when he came over, it was pure like relief, and it's just like, we've done it. Like, and you can't speak highly enough of being able to handle that pressure. And look at who's come out to support today. It's an enormous football club, and it's brilliant for the Football League for them to be back in the Championship, because they'll certainly be looking to move forward again.
Yeah, Michael, they're an absolutely giant of a club in League One, and now the Championship, aren't they? Just a word for their fans as well. They travel in their numbers, and this for them, this is what was expected this season, wasn't it? This was the aim, promotion.
Yeah, for sure, it was the aim to try and get up, and it was a big job, but you've still got to go and do it. It's still a tough task. You know, I remember Bolton in the 2000s in the Premier League when they were getting top 8 finishes in 4-year rows, and under Sam Allardyce with some iconic players. That's how I remember Bolton growing up. But there's no doubt they're a huge club with a huge fan base. They're going to be really proud of their players and staff today, and yeah, they'll attack the Championship like all of us trying to get there.
Absolutely. Well, that is it. Bolton are promoted to the Championship after a scorching playoff final here at the home of football.